gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who got 'em, who rockin' on? Now who want 'em, who crossin' on? Now who want 'em, who brought 'em? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, bingo on 'em, never stop it till the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world.
What's up, everybody? This is Ted Karras for the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cincy Hat, and you're watching Bengals and Brews.
Hey.
Hey, it starts with a burp. That's how the show starts.
Hey, it was bad timing. I apologize.
It happens, Chop. I mean, you could have farted. You could have had your ass cheek spread on the microphone. And
I had a gallbladder removal, so that's not super safe. The party.
Sure, that could be a messy situation.
Yeah, especially if I eat something like with a lot of fat, with a lot of fat in it.
Nice job, Greg. Way to turn your camera off when you sneezed. Because that's how it works.
What's up to the Brew Crew?
Absolutely. Happy Monday, if there's such a thing as a happy Monday.
Yeah.
We can look forward to the fact that the Bengals training camp starts next Wednesday. Next week.
Yay!
Football's basically back next week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody be on the field. Everybody be playing. There's going to be no distraction. It's all going to be good, man.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to go that far, but it'd be nice, right?
Might as well be optimistic, when you're this many days out. It'll all get done right before.
Maybe now they're really pushing hard to get this stuff done, starting this week, hopefully. Not next week. Let's not wait till next week to start trying to get that done. But,
well, Trey's been in town working out with Sam Hubbard at Black Sheep Performance or whatever it is. So, he's in town.
He was at least there once, right?
Oh.
Because there was video or picture proof of it. But
right.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, we'll hope all those things get done. And today, speaking of defensive players,
the
show topic, see how long we actually stick to it.
Right.
But the show topic is defensive players. Like, who are the key defensive players that need to step up this season? I don't even include Trey Henderson. Like, we just assume he needs to be here. The 17.5 sacks the last 2 seasons, I don't think he necessarily needs to step up. Is he one of the most important overall defensive players? Sure. But this is maybe guys that need to step up and have their best seasons. I think we need it from a lot of people. It's probably going to be a lot of guys to talk about in this conversation. So who would be your number one or the first one to talk about, in your opinion, Chop, player that needs to step up on defense for the Cincinnati Bengals to be successful or to improve upon the dismal performances the last 2 seasons?
Well, I'm pretty sure that the one I say is the one everybody's going to say is number one is Myles Murphy. This guy was drafted 2 years ago. He got drafted as a phenomenal athletic beast, and he hasn't been used right. People said Lou didn't use him right, and here comes Al Golden. So let's see what Myles Murphy's got in the tank. He plays a position that is a little up in the air right now. It could be fixed by the time we go into the season. But even if it's fixed, you got Trey, and you still need someone on the opposite side. Sam Hubbard's out now, so we need someone to take a step on that other side. And I think it's Myles Murphy's my first one.
I think that's a good pick. So we'll continue the conversation about Myles Murphy, and then we'll get Greg's guy besides Myles Murphy. But, Greg, what are your thoughts on Myles Murphy? What would a good season for Myles Murphy look like? What does stepping up mean production-wise?
A good season for Myles Murphy, get me 7 sacks. That'd be a good season right there. If he can get me 7 sacks, that's an awesome season right there. Like Chop said, he definitely needs to step up. He would have been one of my top picks easily in a heartbeat. But, yeah, he definitely like 7 sacks is where I'm going to set it for him. That's where he needs to get.
Let me ask you this, Dale. I heard that Myles Murphy coming into the draft was a better prospect than Shamar Stewart coming into the draft. Is that what do you think? You're the draft guy.
I don't know. That's tough because, he did have more production, but it's not like it wasn't anything spectacular. I think he had 6.5, 7 sacks, kind of what we're talking about, hoping he gets there. He had at Clemson, which is good, solid. but he was a really good run defender too. I expect that to continue for a good season this year. It's just tough because like Stewart has those rare physical gifts, that rare athleticism, the rare freak athlete that he is. So it's like traits wise, I don't know that there's many prospects that come in the NFL that has what Shamar Stewart has traits wise.
Yeah.
But player wise, there's a lot to be desired from Shamar Stewart, a lot of things he needs to work on. And that's why you hope he's here when training camp starts to be working on those things with Al Golden and the rest of the veterans and everybody else as the season's about to get underway. It's a tough question. I would say fairly similar. Maybe I'd give the edge to Stewart, like for upside, strictly for upside. I think Murphy, you just need to have a solid player that gets you 6-7 sacks, good against the run, sets the edge like they want their defensive ends to do. I think that would be good for Myles Murphy. Whereas Shamar Stewart, I think if he hits his ceiling, you're thinking, hey, this is a guy that could get you 10 to 12 sacks a season. I know you look at his college production and it's like, how the hell is he going to do that? It happens. Daniil Hunter hardly had any production in college, and he's been phenomenal for the Texans. There's some other guys that's been the case for. Trayvon Walker for the Jaguars, his production wasn't anything spectacular, and he's been a 10-plus sack guy the last 2 seasons. So that it can happen. It's guys with athletic gifts, but they need to get in here and put in the work. So better prospect, I guess, Shamar.
Yeah.
And that's kind of proven by, where they were taken in the draft. But I wouldn't say too far off, honestly.
Okay.
Both have great size, good athletes and upside. But now we need to see this damn upside with and that's part of Al Golden. What we talked about Al Golden coming in and getting the best out of these guys. So Greg, who is your second player besides Myles Murphy that you think needs to step up on the defense this season?
I mean, it's a long list. You can make an argument for almost the entire defense besides Trey.
You can.
You can make an argument. But I tell you what, I'm going to talk about one player that I haven't talked about. He got hurt last year, but I thought till he got hurt, he was maybe our best corner. Dax Hill. This is a huge year for Dax Hill coming back from an Achilles injury. I thought he was actually playing very well at corner most of the time. He did a hell of a job considering the fact he moved from safety to slot, and all of a sudden he did a hell of a job. I thought at corner at being an actual corner. So I think this is a huge year. Is he on his 4th or 5th year now?
Yeah, they gave him the 5th-year option, but this is entering his 4th season.
Right,
so
4th season.
He will be here for 2 years now for sure, this season and the next one.
Well, good. So, like I say, they say he's speeding up the progress with the Achilles injury. Usually, you don't know how someone comes back. They say, I think James Rapinoe stated he is speeding up the process. So, I'm going to say Dax Hill. I think Dax Hill could be not a top 10 corner, but I think he could be very productive.
Yeah, I like Hill a lot. We'll see. It's cornerback and the injury, like you said. Does it take him a little while? Does he not look quite the same? But we know he's always been a very athletic guy. I think he's another guy who ran in the 4.3s. But a guy who ran even better than that, I kind of like at corner. And that's DJ Turner, Juan Drago. I think that he is almost just as important. And we don't know how the cornerback room is going to shake out, right, with Dax and CPB, Josh Newton and Turner. But I hope it's not like last year. I think Turner deserves a fair shake to earn one of those 2 outside starting cornerback jobs. And I think he has all the talent in the world to be a top 15 corner in the NFL because his ball skills was something I was a little iffy on. His rookie season, I told you guys that. You could even see it in practices and stuff, and then you saw it in some of the games. It was almost like he panicked with the ball in the air a little bit, mistimed his jumps, mistimed that. But that looked a lot better last year, and he already had the speed. He's already got pretty good length on the outside. And, he's willing to come up and tackle. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but I like him. And Dax Hill, I think Dax could be in the slot. And I think Dax could excel in the slot. I know that we've seen flashes on the outside, but I just think get your best 3 out there. If Dax is healthy, him in the slot with Turner and CTB hopefully in a bounce back season. And then you got Josh Newton also coming in as your 4th corner and can play slot or outside. And any injuries, Josh Newton fills in immediately. I think that's the way to go this season. Chop, what are your thoughts on Dax Hill, DJ Turner, and the corners for the defense stepping up this season?
Oh, I feel the same way, man. Like, I would have went Dax Hill for my number 2 pick, Greg. Mind meld. So he's coming back from an injury. He was talked about as being the best corner that we had last year previous to the injury. And if he comes back, he's one of these hybrid players also that Al Golden, doesn't he like a lot of hybrid players, like freak athletes that can run around and do different things? And so I think that maybe this will be the year, if he gets like back from the injury, this could be a year that he really flourishes under Al Golden. And I mean, honestly, that's the guy that needs to step up the most, but we're doing players is Al Golden.
Right. We're talking play. We know who the pressure's on the most.
The whole fucking thing is on Al Golden. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we got the same goddamn defense with TJ Slayton. You know what I mean? And some new linebackers, but they're all rookies. So basically the same defense. So it's Al Golden, but at the same time, I feel like Dax Hill is one of the players that he's going to really enjoy coaching. And as far as the secondary, come on. I already know you picked DJ Turner because you're a goddamn homer. That's your fucking tool.
Oh, I love Michigan. Right. Everyone knows that about me.
Michigan,
I'm just
man.
constantly being a homer for Michigan.
Yeah. But I agree, man. You know, DJ Turner was my favorite pick out of that draft. And so I'd love to see that dude excel. I'm worried about Cam in the secondary because, I mean, didn't have a great year last year. Plus, I mean, if he balls out this year, which I hope he does, to be honest, but he's going to price himself out of this team, I think, because he's in a contract year. And he's got that, I don't think his agent's Malagueta, but it's the same agency.
Yeah, I think it's Athletes First or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he has somebody from there, as far as I know, but I don't know 100% on that either way. My pick, I guess. So my one of one pick here in the first round of our most important defensive players to step up. I'm going to take Jordan Battle. It's just because I think
boom.
That was another one.
being a season to where he is going to be the full-time starter expected from the start of camp for once out of his first 3 seasons is very important. And I think it's a guy that we've looked to be a leader, to take a step. We don't know which Geno Stone we're getting, the one for the entire first half of the season or the one the last few weeks where we're like, okay, this guy's coming around a little bit. So hopefully we get that one. But either way, Jordan Battle beside him, I think, what do we have? Nick Scott, and then we had Von Bell these last 2 years, and neither of those guys were good at all. So it can make a big difference having a Jordan Battle in his 3rd season, and a guy who's been a leader, played a lot of football at Alabama, but now getting an opportunity to shine here. He's a big hitter. I don't think he's the best in coverage, but he's very physical. He'll come down and hit somebody. He can cover decent enough on a tight end if you have to put him on one. And just be solid, right? Make tackles. Don't miss tackles. Don't be a complete liability in coverage because Nick Scott and hey, I love Von Bell. I love what he did here his first run, but he just didn't have it anymore last year, unfortunately. So
I mean, it happens.
It could be a big improvement having a better safety there.
Bro, we've been screaming for fucking Jordan Battle to be the starter since he entered the league. You know what I'm saying? Since he got drafted, this kid was a 4-year starter at Alabama, and wasn't he like a 4-year captain also? And he volunteered and came to the Project Game Day event, signed everybody's autographs and stuff like that. So, I mean, good dude.
You're correct, Crip. We seen the same thing. I seen the same thing today. This guy draped in a Confederate flag T-shirt, and he was doing all this racist stuff, and his name was Honky Kong. So the Honky Kong nickname is gone. It's retired. That guy run the nickname. Crip mentioned it here in the chat. So to address that, that is not me. I am not that guy. That is not a nickname. Crip will come up with a better nickname.
Well,
it may take another 3 or 4 years.
GPT, I had this.
That is something.
That's Honky Kong.
You know what is?
Well, I guess
you know
it's
what is
furry.
something? You know what is something?
furry.
Midwest Best Barbecue and the Chop Shop, proud sponsor of the show. Let's take a moment here. Thank my bro Chop here. I mean, dude, my half my wardrobe is probably Chop Shop shirts, and it ain't stopping anytime soon. I can tell you that.
Yeah, right. Me either.
And I got some more.
I think you need a smaller size on the tank tops, though.
What?
Your tank tops are really like loose on you. Like you're
I
just
know,
so
it's a
damn
little loose on
you're
this.
so
This
damn
is
skinny,
2X.
buddy. You're gonna have to maybe go like.
Well,
you
this
might
is
have to go to a
2XL.
large-
I want to take a
I
walk.
know,
It's just
for the tanks, you may have to go to like a large, you little skinny fuck.
Yeah, you little
Right,
bastard.
Yeah, he's good looking little
Tiny
bastard.
ass fucker.
Yeah. Look at us giving Greg his compliments.
You have to order you one that's just the XL. See how that does.
I might have to, but I told Choppy I'm going to get creative and go in different locations as long as I'm not freaking anybody out. But I'm going to do some different locations for chop shops. We're calling them chop shots.
Probably won't freak anybody out.
I'm going to call them chop shots.
Yes,
it's true. Does he even like Midwest Best Barbecue Sauce anymore?
Well, no, this stuff has been
take
sitting
a little
out.
swig of it.
This stuff has been sitting out for the longest time. I don't want to get worms or anything.
Don't be a pussy, Greg.
Yeah, that sounds like a pussy.
Chug the fucking sauce, man.
Yeah.
Take a little sip, Ski. It's Midwest Best. It don't go
like
bad,
Midwest
buddy.
Best Barbecue?
Wow, Tim Nicole. I'm sorry, Greg.
You don't. I can't believe Greg
turned his
doesn't
back
like
on you.
Midwest Best Barbecue and Primo.
Wow.
Oh, wait, maybe he does.
He's faking it.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
He faked that sip. He faked it. We could all tell that was a fake sip.
That might work on Greg's favorite channel, Nickelodeon, but not here.
That did not work. Yeah, like, don't you already have worms? Robert said.
Right.
Yeah, probably so, Rob.
Probably.
You can find out. Just put a little piece of tape on your butthole, and then take a look.
All right. So far we have picked Miles Murphy, Dax Hill, and I threw in / DJ Turner because you know what? Why not get both the Michigan corners in there as one pick?
Yeah.
And then Jordan Battle. So who is the next most important defensive player for the Bengals to step up? So we're not going to include Trey Henderson in this conversation.
I mean, I feel like, to be honest, TJ Slayton.
Okay.
I mean, he hasn't played for this team yet, but he's that missing piece. Everybody was like, oh, you guys let Reeder walk. Look what happened. And so we got another run-stopping nose tackle in here. And he's had some really good years, depending on if you look at PFN or PFF. He's either the best or one of the worst. But I think we're getting the best one. So either way, best or worst, he still needs to step up on this defense. And then that way he can help out the dudes that are lined up next to him.
I'll pick another guy that hasn't played yet. You know what? I mean, we talk about Stewart, Demetrius Knight. Hopefully he gets signed also, but Demetrius Knight, he's going to be that linebacker at Golden once. He's going to be commanding the field. Heck, this guy could almost be a captain for us. You could almost say if he steps up this year. I mean, Demetrius Knight, like I said, I was on the fence because he was 25 years old, but Chop, I knew you were kind of high on him. I heard you mention his name a couple of times before the draft, so I'm excited for him.
My whole draft was linebacker, Greg. It was like Jihad Campbell, and I was like, he's gone. I was like, Carson Swiss.
He's gone.
I was like, Demetrius Knight, and they're like, got him. I was like, boom, yes.
Yeah. No, because I heard you talk about not as much as Schlesinger and Campbell, but you definitely, I remember you mentioning him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll go because a couple people said it in the chat. So Logan Wilson is linebacker mate.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
I know he was injured to end the season last year, but this is a guy who, when we're successful, and hey, when Al Golden was here, we went to the Super Bowl with Logan Wilson as one of those guys. So it's almost like Logan Wilson stepping back up, right? Because I don't think last season, even for the injury, was his best season, or the year before, honestly, wasn't his best season. I thought he was a lot better when Al Golden was here, and I'm hoping that he looks like the same player when Al Golden was here the first time. Hopefully age isn't getting up there. I know he's still fairly young, but probably, 29 or so. Wouldn't surprise me for Logan Wilson. And you just never know when guys start approaching that 30 age. But, if we can get a guy who can be the Logan Wilson that gets you 3, 4, 5 interceptions, a couple sacks, and as a sideline to sideline tackler. Because, I mean, man, when he was on, he was very important to this defense, and turnovers was a part of it because he was really good at creating turnovers and just being in the right place, right time for interceptions, which helped us out tremendously.
Didn't he play safety at some point or something? Isn't that why he's good at the interceptions and whatnot?
Well, I believe in high school he was a wide receiver too.
There you go.
Yeah. And then I don't know if he came in and he was kind of a safety to begin with and then moved into linebacker, but I know he's a wide receiver in high school and was pretty good wide receiver. Dustin says he's got a sneaky one here. Geno Stone. So we talked about Jordan Battle. Yeah. Geno Stone. I mean, and it is going to be important that we have the Geno Stone from the end of the year and not the one from the beginning of the year. Because if he's giving up big plays over the top, I don't think he's ever going to be like a good run defender, but in pass coverage, if he's a liability like he was early in the season, then he's just a black hole out there. He's not serving any purpose at that point because he's never going to be the run defender. So, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Knight and Brooks. There you go. And Stranger, they're listening to you, buddy. They got Demetrius Knight and Tosh Brooks for you.
Yeah, and then Dustin was saying something about like if Wilson's like falters a little bit, and he's not playing up. What the fuck is going on here?
Whoa!
Is this a fucking Twilight Zone?
What's up, fellas?
Who the fuck is he? Who are you?
Are we at the farm stand?
Oh my God!
You are not at the farm stand.
Anytime Derek leaves the show for a short period of time, he comes back Amish as fuck.
He just gets a little more Amish every time.
He gets a little more Amish.
I mean, he's really got the beard going, though.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
What's up, Zebediah?
Yeah. Next time I come on, I'm just going to full change my last name to Utsi.
You need one of them goddamn corncob pipes.
I do need a corncob pipe.
Hell yeah. Where's the farm stand?
It's the original Snow White.
That is over on 9557 Winchester Russellville Road in, I don't know if it's considered Russellville or Winchester.
What's good in
one
there?
of those two.
If I swing by, what can I pick up today? What's the special in the farm stand? The cookies?
Well, you can't pick anything up today because it's only open on the weekends, but they do like baked goods and stuff.
Nice.
Sourdough bread, cookies, and I probably gained like 30 pounds since I've been trying this stuff.
Beard. 30 pounds in beard.
He don't drink. He's the taste tester for all the farm stand stuff to make sure
stop
it's good.
watching
Before.
TV now. Builds barns for a living.
I still drink bourbon, but in the mornings,
Are you talking
like
about
a sophisticated
Matt?
fellow. Do what?
You drink Matt, our friend bourbon?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But only in the
What
morning.
fuck were we talking about before Derek threw me off the rails?
Football. We were talking about different players.
Football.
We are talking about linebackers, Logan Wilson. But
Well,
here's a
Derek's
question
here.
from Ohio Game Talks. What do you think our record will be with even an average defense? He says he would say 11-6. I
Man.
think if we just had let's say average around 15th, 16th overall defense in the NFL, if we're somewhere around that, shit, I think we could be like, I don't know, 13-4.
That's my
14-3.
prediction. I've been sticking with 13-4.
Sky's the limit if the defense would be like truly mediocre and like 15th if they were
If
average.
Joe Burrow plays like he did the second half of the year last year, right? If he comes out the gate playing like that all year, people remember, if you remember last year, if you watch quarterback, they'll remind you, man, Joe Burrow through 7 games in a row, he had over 250 yards and 3 touchdowns, and that's never been done in the NFL history. I think it was at least 7 games in a row of 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. If he comes out on fire like that, and you get a defense ranked 20, we win it all.
You mentioned quarterbacks, and I want to get to that, but we'll finish up because we kind of gave, 5, 6, 7 players, 6, 7 players there, basically for the defensive side of the ball is our most important. But Derek, just give us 2 or 3 of your most important players for the Bengals on the defensive side of the ball that need to step up. So this isn't going to include Trey Anderson because we said 17.5 sacks both of the last 2 seasons. I don't think he needs to step up. We just need to see his ass out there come week 1.
Yeah. I mean, number 1 is going to be the health of Dax. I mean, if he is healthy, he needs to step it up and play like a CB1. I mean, flat out, whether he's playing in the slot or wherever. And I think number 2, I'm sure you guys have already said that Geno Stone needs to be Baltimore Geno Stone.
Yeah.
And
That's what
that was
I'm
one
hoping is the
Dustin
difference
Croft
on Al
mentioned.
Golden's defense is he flies around a little bit more. I feel like that the way Geno Stone played in Baltimore is more of the way that Al Golden's going to play him, hopefully.
Yeah. And another one, Logan Wilson. I mean, he's the veteran now. He's the man. He's got to step it up and, be somebody that they can count on and be somebody that can be healthy. He's had a rough track with injuries, so.
Yeah, he has. He's had a rough track.
Yeah, we were talking about him right before you popped in. We were talking about Wilson because I said, he did play his best football under Al Golden. You just hope but like his age isn't starting to get to him, and it's just been one of those things like he's rejuvenated with Golden and the scheme and things like that. The way they're playing him, that he's back. Wilson, we seen when we went to the Super Bowl. That's the hope. So yeah, we're on the same page with that. But quarterbacks, we'll switch over because that's what came out on the ESPN thing today, and that's been the big conversation on Twitter. We did a quarterback show, nothing too shocking in there. But number one was Patrick Mahomes. I don't know that we would have went Patrick Mahomes, but I can understand keeping Patrick Mahomes at number one because of all the Super Bowls he's won. Sure. And it's not like he's had the great's weapons. Their tackle play's been a little bit subpar the last couple seasons. But whatever. He's up there. I think there's a clear top four. And their top four was the same top four, but people was bitching about the top four. Who gives a shit? What order it's in is my opinion. But you got Burrow in there. He was third. Josh Allen was second. Mahomes was first, and then Lamar was fourth. People were like, Lamar fourth, oh my God. And it's like, who gives a shit? They're all top four.
Who was second? Josh Allen?
Josh Allen was second. Burrow was third. And that was flipped last year. So last year, the same poll, and it's executives, it's coaches, it's stuff like that around the NFL. It's anonymous shit, and they poll them all and see who their top 10s are. And so – which is fine. Whatever. Josh Allen won MVP. Who cares? He's second. Burrow's third. Who gives a shit? I think the top four is like the best four quarterbacks in the league. Some of them's had playoff success. Some of them had Super Bowl success. Some of them's made it to Super Bowl. Some of them ain't won shit in the playoffs. But they're all four really, really good quarterbacks. Then fifth, they had Jaden Daniels shop. So I know we were somewhere, but I think that's where the real conversation starts. And Derek wasn't on with us, so I figured that'd be a good place to pivot. Do you have any beef with that top four of quarterbacks? And then after that, we can pick up on who do we think should be fifth? Because the guy was ninth that I think should be fifth personally, but we'll get there.
I mean, no, it's just the Patrick Mahomes thing. I get it. It sucks because Burrow played his ass off last year.
Yeah.
And you could say Burrow's number one, but he didn't carry his team to the Super Bowl.
Nope.
You know,
or the playoffs even,
Yeah.
He'll tell you that. He will be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah, and he made some boneheaded mistakes too. He's not, the only one that played perfect and the team still didn't make it. He cost a couple games, but I'd say honestly, I think it would, for me, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, Burrow, Allen, and Lamar, and then Mahomes. But like you said, Dale, 1 through 4, it don't matter. It's just the 4 are in a tier of their own.
Yeah, and I think if you strictly went off of last season, it would be a lot easier to say like Burrow, Allen, Lamar over Mahomes, because I thought all three of them was so much better than Patrick Mahomes on the season as a whole, just for last year.
Well, and the way I look at this is they're doing this every single year. So are they not just only looking at last year?
That's what I don't know. I mean, I probably should have read the whole article, to see if they say that.
Yeah, right.
Who reads?
I just kind of skimmed through I just wanted to skim through and see what the rankings was. So people were talking about it. And
right.
But I think whatever order, I have no beef if somebody wants to put whoever 1 through 4 in whatever order they like. They're all pretty different players for the most part, especially Lamar compared to everyone else. And Mahomes has the most success for team-wise, and how much value does that compared to individual? You can argue things so many different ways.
If you're near Buffalo, then Josh Allen will be number 1. If if you're near Kansas City, that's how it's going to be.
Probably so.
And I have no issue with it.
Well, Eagles fans are bitching like crazy right now. What about what's his name? I'm drunk.
Jalen Hurts, and
how could they forget his name though? How would that?
Jalen Hurts,
that's their guy.
Eagles fans are bitching. One guy.
All the Eagles fans are like, "What about what's his name?
What about what's his name? Our quarterback, one guy. Why isn't he
quarterback? Good old what's his name?
Yeah. Well, like the Eagles, Eagles fans are bitching. What about Jalen Hurts? I guarantee if the Eagles had a shot to trade for Burrow, Allen, or Mahomes, they would do it in a heartbeat. easily. If they, I mean, let's just say if they didn't have to give up anything, and they could pick between Burrow, Mahomes, and Jackson, and those 4 guys, they would do it in a heartbeat. Am I right?
It's a system though, and Jalen Hurts is the perfect guy for that system. If they pull Joe,
Yeah, I know, for handing the ball off to Barkley. He's the
offense
perfect guy to hand the ball off to
way
Barkley.
different. I mean, Joe Burrow's a better quarterback, but in that offense, I'm not sure because they literally built that offense around what he could do.
Well, I know handing the ball off to
the
Barkley.
run game. There's a lot of things that he does that is different than a lot of other quarterbacks. You know what I mean? I think the only other guy in that system would probably be Lamar, the way they built it, right?
Yeah,
Right. No, I get what you're
I
saying.
don't know. I feel like
just
Josh
saying
Allen could probably do some of that stuff too.
yeah.
But I'm just saying the team that Hurts has around him is just, it's like if
Yeah.
Burrow had that team, oh my gosh, Burrow would find a way to make it work.
Not even just team, I would say organization.
Yes.
Because
yes.
they're very good at drafting.
Yeah.
They're very good at retaining talent, signing their guys early and keeping them. You know what I mean? I'm jealous of their organization. That's what Burrow doesn't have as much.
Yeah,
Like they've given him good offensive weapons.
You could have stopped that. They're very good. They're very good at everything they do right now. And it's funny because like 2 years ago, I thought they were talking about Nick Sirianni being on the hot seat.
Yeah.
No, last year.
Last year. There you go.
I was about to say last year they were.
Yeah, when they had a collapse toward the end of the season.
Oh, that's right.
Dale, let me ask you, are you a
They lost 6 in a row or something like that, didn't they?
At the end of the season was terrible for them last year, the year before.
Dale, I'm going to ask you a Michael Jordan question. Are you a firm believer in players win championships or organizations win championships?
I mean, basketball is way different to me. Like, fuck, Michael Jordan. Obviously, you don't win those without Michael Jordan. And football's a different beast, so many more players
I understand.
in general and 3 teams. But, I mean, a combination, but good organizations are going to retain and draft good players, and the Eagles have found ways to bring more money in. They sold part of the team to bring more money in, things like that. They continue to push the envelope of how to be a great organization, and I think it's really impressive what they're doing. But Jalen Hurts, to me, he was 9th on the list. I think if Mahomes is going to be 1 on this same list, then shouldn't Hurts maybe be 5 at least? Because he's been in 2 Super Bowls. He almost won 1, and he did win the most recent, and he would have been MVP in both of those Super Bowls had his team won.
Yep.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I would put other quarterbacks before him. I put Jared Goff before Jalen Hurts as far as quarterback.
I think he was. I can pull up the list, but
hey, Derek. I'm sure you. I know a reason why you and I are watching the quarterback show on Netflix. Your guy Kirk Cousins and my guy Jared Goff, right?
Bro, Kirk Cousins is one of a kind. That's for sure, man. That dude is.
You gonna go to Great Clips now, Derek?
I do not. It might look like I go to Great Clips, but no. I go to the old beauty shop there in Seaman, Ohio.
That's right. Derek don't let nobody fuck with his hair that doesn't have semen in their name.
Yeah, Derek's hair is styled. Derek's hair is styled in semen.
Yes, style his hair in semen.
So the list was, and we already talked about the top 4, and Jaden Daniels being 5. Matthew Stafford came in at 6. I know he won a Super Bowl. I don't think Matthew Stafford is 6. Herbert came in at 7.
Oh,
talent-wise, yeah, but he's never really done anything if you're talking team success.
Right.
Jared Goff was 8. Hurts was 9, and Baker Mayfield was 10.
As a huge Jared Goff fan, Hurts should be in front of Goff. That's an insult right there.
I didn't realize Goff had a good year as he had last year.
I mean,
he choked in that playoff. I know they had injuries, Lions did, but Jaden Daniels in Washington made the Lions at Detroit look like. I mean, Jared Goff struggled so badly in that game. I know I know there were injuries, but good Lord, man.
Yeah. I would say, let me go back to the top 4 because I didn't get to say this, but I don't have an issue with the top 4. And like you, Dale, it's like what it is. It's a top 4. But automatically putting Patrick Mahomes up to number 1 because he's got fucking 3 rings. Did they not watch last season? Like, if you base this shit on last season, Pat Mahomes is number 4 on that fucking list. He had the 4th best season probably on that list of 4. I'm not going to even comment on the others because I don't want to look like a homer, but that's the only issue I had with the top 4. But I do agree that's the top 4. Jaden Daniels coming in 5th. I'm still like, I believe in the sophomore slump. I'm hoping Jaden Daniels doesn't get it, but let's see what he does this season. He could come out next year being in the top 4.
Yep.
And as
Yeah,
far as
maybe.
the list beyond that, you named like to the top 10, I'm not sure who else I'd put on there. I'm not a big time like Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback. I think he fits their system really good.
I don't know. I mean, that's part of the winning. That's part of everything to me. Which if you're winning because quarterback fits your system, good. You should fit your system to your quarterback too. Like every team should do that. One thing too with this is like people are like, oh, Lamar. Somebody ranked him as low as 6. And someone ranked Burrow as low as 5. That was his lowest ranking of by different people. Who the hell is putting Lamar and Joe outside their top 4? Period. It's dumb as hell to me. I don't understand that. The only way I could see that if it's like an executive for like, let's say the Eagles, and they're like, well, we're putting Hurts at 3 or 4 or 1 or whatever, because they're putting their guy.
Right.
That's the
Haters,
only way.
Dale.
But
Haters. That's who does haters.
Yeah, I got to go. Herbert, I mean, look, I'm sorry. I mean, I know he still has the, like you said, Dale, he has the talent, but I cannot put Herbert in front of Goff, but no, in front of Jalen Hurts. That's an insult. I don't even know if I have Herbert as a top 10. You guys have Herbert in your top 10?
Probably.
I mean, I think so.
Barely.
I definitely have him. I think he's more talented than Stafford. I think he's more talented than Jared Goff.
Yeah, but are we
he's probably more talented than Jalen Hurts, but
okay, but based off talent or production are we talking right here?
I mean, somebody put up a meme with the production compared to Joe Burrow, and it was pretty close with Justin Herbert. He just hasn't done anything with it. I mean, as far as like somebody put that side by side up, and it was close with touchdowns, yards, all that stuff, and they both entered the league in the same year. I guess the difference is that for a lot of that, Joe Burrow didn't play because he was injured. He had 2 season-ending injuries, so that could make a difference.
I'm just saying, like I got so pissed off that year that like Herbert's rookie year when Burrow got hurt, like we should have taken Herbert over. I got so tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah,
shit pissed me off.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about, Derek? You're never on here. So
Derek,
any burning topic? Any burning Bengals talk you want to have?
I mean, nothing over the obvious. What the hell is Shamar doing? Which I saw that I guess the first 2 second-round picks are fully guaranteed contracts, and that's what's causing the whole.
No,
none of the
that's not what's
second-round picks
causing
getting
it with Shamar, but the entire second round isn't signing.
Yeah,
the 2 guys got fully guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
Well, it was the Jaden Higgins one that everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the 2. I don't remember where he got drafted. Was he one of the first 2 drafted?
It was one of the first 2. Is everything that I've seen. Like the 2 top
he was drafted third. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He was drafted 34th. So,
yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought he was drafted a little later, but yeah. So he was. But those guys were basically first rounders, though. Like that's probably what teams are thinking. Like, okay, the first 2 of that round. Why should we guarantee you if we picked you 20th in the second round? You were closer to the third round than you were the first.
And then you got Quinshon Judkins. Did you talk about that at all?
No.
No.
Which I don't know. It's all speculation on what has happened now, but there's one thing that they say over and over and over again in the time between training camp and OTAs or whatever it is. you don't do anything stupid. You don't want to be in the news,
Me?
and it just never fails. Every year, there's some team somewhere that has a player that does that.
Oh,
And it
team.
sucks because it's a Ohio State guy, but
Why does it suck for out of that? It's a shit school.
So it was like a domestic violence, and supposedly he hit this woman or something. It was something
yeah,
coming from the airport or something. But then, I mean, I guess she didn't report it for 4 or 5 days. I don't know. So who knows? You let the details come out on all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Browns, like if you're a Browns fan, it's just like, because there had been no negative reports of his character. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, this guy's kind of a problem, at Ole Miss or a problem at Ohio State. Seemed like a high character guy, and then this happens and he's arrested. So we'll just kind of wait and see. I mean, it's not a good look, and maybe he'll get suspended. You just never know. It's kind of weird what the NFL takes serious and doesn't, as we've seen.
Sometimes it depends on the team.
Watson. Yeah.
Sometimes depending on the team. They like the Browns. The NFL likes the Browns.
So Industry says, what about the fantasy football leagues, Derek?
Yeah, Derek.
what about the fantasy league?
He just said, what about them? Like, that's something you can talk about.
Oh
Is there
yeah,
a date?
we've almost got 3 full leagues right now. I think we're just going to cap it at 3 this year, just because for some reason people don't want to spend $20 to help Project Game Day, but it's
They
all
don't
right.
like disabled people.
Yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
it is. They don't
hate
like
military veterans and
They
disabled.
hate military and they hate disabled folks.
yeah.
It's
They
crazy.
especially hate people that became disabled in the military.
And apparently they don't like Darth either, because those trophies are
Well, I mean,
elite.
fuck that guy, to be honest.
And they don't like Willie Anderson either.
Yeah.
But
He wants
hey,
a Willie Anderson autographed jersey if you win.
Yeah, they don't like
who would
Willie
want that?
Anderson.
yeah.
Nobody likes what we got here. Military, disabled, Willie Anderson. That's not all the same person, but like 3 different entities. You don't like that. I mean, I don't blame you for not signing up for the charity event. So it's a whole $20. It's a whole $20, man. And who can spare
Yeah,
that?
that's like going to Five Guys and getting 1 burger,
Oh shit, man. And don't get anything
Yeah,
extra on
right.
it.
Yeah.
The fucking combo meal at Wendy's is fucking $20 now.
You know, what they used to say for a cup of coffee a day, is that old saying. I was going to say, it was hell anymore. You go to Starbucks and you're spending $20.
Shit, a cup of coffee today to feed a whole goddamn village. Shit's like fucking $8 a cup on my way into work. But I got to get bougie ass lattes. I'm not going to lie. And I do go with Cincinnati's pick, the official coffee of the Cincinnati Bengals, that Bigby. Firefly. It's a good tip. Try the Firefly.
I think we know what my coffee is.
Official coffee of the Cincinnati Bengals, probably, Greg.
Well, you have to write a script about it. Let's put it that way.
Ooh.
So, and it also has to have jizz in it.
If only they served
But not that
Midwest-
Script puts jizz in their coffee, but
No.
Greg,
Well, 1 year, no,
Greg
yeah.
has
Greg adds that after he
canister.
gets served.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck, man. Look, that guy doesn't even come on here, and now he's here twice.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just trying to make up
Kind
for all
of.
the times he's not on. By coming
Yeah,
multiple times in one day.
there he is. You look hot, man, Derek. With your fucking beard growing and
I don't-
your little buzz cut.
I don't know what the heck happened.
You're not so-
Apparently,
A little turned on.
Yeah, he's just gonna cut out now. He's just gonna
I know.
yeah.
It was fun. Let's see him.
Reception bad up there.
So,
well, it's weird. I've got awesome internet, but I walk outside and it's just terrible.
yeah.
Hey, Chop, you know what I'll be tonight?
I fucking know what you're going to be. Hold on. Don't say it. Hold on.
Well, now we just got awkward silence because we got to wait on Chop to get up. So for the podcast listeners, Chop got up and he's coming back. And
What
he's
are you
gonna tell
doing
now,
tonight,
'cause
Dale?
Now he's got on, An LSU hat.
Right. I got it ready.
Wow.
I got my hat ready for tonight, bro.
I will be on Mrs. Irrelevant and made sure that we are doing LSU as a school for draft prospects and going into next season. We have an LSU podcaster that will be on there, so can really talk about the team.
It's not working.
We will be talking about that at 9
It's
o'clock
nice.
tonight on Mrs. Irrelevant. Should be a fun show. Should be talking about Nussmeier, Nick Anderson, Aaron Anderson, Whit Weeks,
Harold Perkins Jr.
Harold Perkins.
I
Trying to think of
know
all
we're
the
not
guys.
picking linebackers, Dale, but like Greg was asking me which one. I'm like, bro, if we ended up with either one of those linebackers, I'd love it.
I just think Perkins has a lot to prove as a linebacker.
I
still.
don't disagree.
You know what I mean?
I do not disagree, but I also feel like that this year, if they played him like Georgia played Jalen Walker, I think he would really excel at something like that.
He probably would. But yeah, but back to the Bengals. But just wanted to toss that in because I know Chop's excited about the LSU episode, and
Man,
it'll
let me
be one
switch
of the
my
last two that I do on there for the summer. I'm only doing LSU. Well, no, I take that back. I think there's 3 left, 2 after this one. So LSU covering Texas and Ohio State, and then after that, I'll not be going on there because I'll be back to work.
Yeah, you'll be back to
It's
work.
about that time.
Hi.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
Ashton. You
You
enjoying
want
your
to come
summer
say hi?
vacation?
She looked like she got some tooth fairy money.
You enjoying your summer vacation, Ashlyn?
My what?
Your summer vacation.
Your summer vacation.
What are you asking?
Oh, jeez.
Are you enjoying
Greg,
your
speak
summer
English,
vacation?
goddammit.
Are you enjoying your time off school?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good.
Dale gets off school too.
That's right. Dale's
do.
looking forward to going back, though.
I'm
Not
not.
now.
Oh,
going
what?
home.
Getting this point of the summer.
This point in summer, you're settled in.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah, it takes
homeschool.
like till now. Are you?
Does that mean that Derek is your teacher? Does that mean your dad is your teacher? Because he looks
Derek-
like he could teach you how to
Derek
build a
will
barn.
not be the teacher,
Our
right?
teacher's gonna be our mom.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Derek
that's-
can teach
that's
you
for the
shop. He
best.
looks
That's
like
the logical
really good at
choice. Yeah. Yeah, I can teach shop class, can I?
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're sitting right next to a guy there, Ashton, that can build a barn and nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Amish can really build barns.
Mhm. And make some donuts, build a barn. Let's go.
Give me an afternoon, and I'll have a full barn and a farm stand and some donuts and
There
everything.
you go. That's right. I was
And
gonna
by the
ask-
way, Crib Keeper, that is not the farm stand. That's just my shed.
it could be though.
It could be.
That could be the storage for the farm stand.
It could be. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, anything else?
Um,
I ain't got a whole lot to talk about. I've just been working and listening to this awesome podcast on my way to work, and
you listen to other podcasts besides us?
yeah.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I
You
listen
must be
to
listening to Jeff on your way in.
Bengals and Brews,
Yeah,
and that's
Locked
where I
On
get all
Bengals.
my information from. It's awesome because you can get all of the information you need in like 2 minutes.
You're right.
Yeah.
You can talk about anything.
Yeah, like if you need
but-
Chop, like if you need a Trey Hendrickson update,
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is the spot.
what is it?
Yeah,
What's the Trey Hendrickson update? Okay. Shamar Stewart update. Contract negotiations with Shamar Stewart update in 3, 2, 1. All right. You were all caught up on Bengals news for the week.
yeah, that's right.
on this
Hey,
Monday.
Dale. I get this is a non-Bengals question. This just popped in my head. Random question of the day. What's the difference between a hoagie and a sub?
Bye.
I just popped in my
Bye.
head.
I don't know.
You're
Is there,
supposed to
is there a
know.
difference? I mean,
I don't know, Dale. You're the teacher. You're
No.
supposed to know this stuff.
Every
Hoagies are-
fucking
They're
good
cold.
draft guy, every good
Fucking
draft guy
hoagies
knows the
and
difference between a hoagie and a sub, Dale. Come
Yeah, you're
on.
the teacher, Dale.
Oh yeah, you are a teacher also.
I mean,
Which
when I
we're
think of a
trying to learn.
hoagie, I just think of the words like steak hoagie. Like, is that
Yeah.
specific for like a steak hoagie?
I don't know.
That's
It's
the
just
only
it
time.
popped
Like
in
a
my
sub
head.
would be, and then a sub would be anything, right?
Exactly.
I
Except
guess.
for
I don't
Is there
know.
other hoagies besides like a?
Dale,
But wait
I
a minute,
think
Penn Station,
Like
they call them
I never hear
subs, and
people
that's what
say
Philly.
like
it is a sub. A hoagie is like from
I
a pizza
never
place
hear-
where it's got
yeah.
the long steak meat.
Yeah, but they call Penn Station's like Philly cheesesteak subs, don't they? They don't
Yeah, they
call
are
them hoagies.
subs.
But a hoagie is a meat. I thought a cooked meat.
A hoagie is a steak sandwich.
Okay.
It's basically a steak sandwich from like Domino's or fucking
Yeah.
Papa John's or La Rose's
anywhere.
and like
Anywhere.
all of them. It's just the regular
Just a
hoagie.
slab, it's just a slab of meat.
Pizza sauce, pickles, onion, cheese, or maybe mushroom sauce, pickles, onions, cheese. But that is a hoagie. Everything else is a sub, unless it's square,
That's-
and then
that
it's
would've
just
been-
a sandwich.
Well, then you have grinders, but that's just chopped meat. I think is all it is. That meat grinded. That was another one that was thrown at me one time.
But no, that's a hookup place for gay dudes.
Oh,
Yeah, grinder. Yeah.
I heard from a friend, and it was
Yeah.
Dale.
Do you have a grinder account, Chop?
Yeah, I've seen it on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to keep this just one side. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. John told me last night, if you're bisexual, you have double your chances of getting laid.
That is true. The math checks out.
Yeah, I mean, and John's goddamn 73, so he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He was around when math was invented.
all right.
Dale knows he's teaching part of his books.
So,
By the way, hey, no, I
has
give
anybody
you a
watched
shout out.
Superman yet?
I heard it's good.
God damn it, Greg! I asked a very good question about Superman.
Not.
I heard it was good.
I have not, but I probably will. But I don't like going to the movies when it's like an opening week and it's chaos and there's too many people there. So I'm gonna have to wait like at least another week to even attempt it.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
because
gonna
that's
wait.
about all you can do in Portsmouth, right? Go to the movies. It's
You
been a
can
while
get
since
mad.
I've been up there, but
You can
Yeah,
get
you
meth.
do
Or
meth in Portsmouth.
down there, yeah.
Yeah, you can get meth.
You can do meth and
Oh.
eat a pizza at the brewery.
I got something.
Very popular Friday night event.
Shout out to Terry Francona getting his 2000th win, by the way. Even though we should have swept the Rockies, who only had 22 wins, and we almost lost Saturday, and we almost lost Sunday, we still pulled it out. So shout out to Tito but seriously, shout out to Terry Francona for his 2000th win.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of faith in the Reds, to be honest.
Hey. Hey,
I think they're 2.5 out of wild card. Your Reds update brought to you by the Chop Shop 513.myshopify.com. Because there's also Reds gear on there.
There is.
So,
Admittedly, not a whole lot. I need to step up my game. I'm a big time Bengals fan. I like the Reds because they're Cincinnati. And I like going to the games, but like my sport's football. I didn't even understand. I thought baseball was boring with the fucking throwing the ball and hitting the ball, and football is super exciting. And then Matt, Bengals and Bourbon, he's a pitcher, so sitting with him at a fucking game and listen to how I had no idea that pitchers purposely threw balls. I for real thought that they tried to throw strike every time. Now I know it's a mental game between the pitcher and the batter.
Yeah.
I for real just thought that every pitcher just gets up there and tries to throw strikes different ways. I knew there was different names to the changeup, speed, whatever, fastball, whatever. But I just thought they just tried to throw strikes. Now I know that probably mostly they try to throw balls.
Well, Kieran, what was real is, remember we took Kieran with us one time. Kieran being from England, he didn't know the first thing about baseball. I don't think he even knew what a foul ball was. And he asked Santori, what does the home run sound like? And Ellie crushes it. And he's like, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Superman.
Well, fellas, anything else? Anything else? Anything exciting going on in anyone's life? Like I heard Greg won another contest.
He did.
No,
Greg actually finally won something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I figured Greg would have
I
been
get
the
to-
one to win the Ripley thing.
I get to golf balls off a Great American Ballpark. I just got to learn to hit the ball. Wait, should I hit the Toyota chop? Maybe I can win.
You won the garage beer thing where they're going to give you their balls, right?
Yes.
Did you read the thing and said that they're going to give you their balls?
Yeah, extra balls I get.
Yeah,
Yes.
when somebody told me that somebody won the Queen of Hearts down at Ripley, I just assumed it was BSG.
Anybody wins anything, I assume it's him.
Yeah.
Greg's a winner.
I don't know about that.
Come on, you win a lot of shit.
Yeah, you need to win a lot. Crip, is that the one with the Orlando Bloom in it? Because if so, yeah, I did watch it, and I did thoroughly enjoy it because I didn't know anything about it, and I watched it, and it was pretty good. Deep
I might
cover.
watch it
Good
after
movie. It's on Amazon Prime.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, it was surprisingly pretty good. Yeah.
I've been binging.
I wrote it down.
What's the Walking Dead?
I've been binging The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
No, the spinoff of that one. I forget what it's called now.
There's a bunch. There's quite a few. There's one with Earl. There's one with Maggie. There's one.
No,
with,
this was
I don't even
this
know.
was the one that.
There's like a whole separate one.
Yeah, the whole separate one that like from when it all started.
I can't remember the name of it.
Fear the Walking Dead. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I've been binge watching that, and then I'm going to go and watch all the other spinoffs. So
I got to tell you, man, The Walking Dead was so good for about 4 seasons, and then it
right,
fucking shit. And then it was like torture watching it, and I watched it all the way to the end because I wanted to see how it finished. But then they're like, "This is the end, no more." And then after that, it came on and said, after the last scene, they came on and said that they were going to do this whole new one, and I was like, "Fuck y'all, ain't doing it." So
I didn't even mention. There's also a Rick and Michonne one. So there's a Rick and Michonne one. The Daryl one I've watched. I watched the Rick and Michonne one. Whatever. Daryl one, it's okay. And I haven't watched the one with Maggie.
That one's probably going to be the best out of all of them.
Scared to say his name because everyone says I say things and it sounds like
Negan.
Other things. Yeah, I ain't saying that.
Aren't they doing a TV series with it again? They're called Welcome to Derry or something?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, Is that a movie or is it a series?
No, it's a TV series.
I
mean, you know me and it. That's not going to go too well with me with a creepy clown.
Is that the clown one? Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Great. The only way it'd be better is if the clown was a little doll chasing everybody around. Greg would really love that movie.
Derek doesn't. Derek hates clowns too.
Do you?
There we go, Derek.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're so fucking.
So I don't think either of these guys. I don't think either of them are going to be watching.
Oh, Dale, your Ohio State. One of your Ohio State update.
I mean, is that real, Derek? Come on, you can't watch a movie.
Garrett Wilson reached on a 4-year extension for $130 million, $90 million guaranteed with the Jets.
Who?
Yeah, you try to tell me Garrett Wilson ain't that good.
Garrett Wilson's usually on my. It's been on my fantasy.
We were doing the wide receiver show.
Yes, I know,
He hasn't been that good.
All right, well, the
shit.
Jets think he's good. Doesn't mean I
million.
think he's good. Hey, to each his own. They want to give him the money. That's fine. I wouldn't give him that. Or did you think he deserves that money? Dale, is he worth that money?
How much did you say he got?
4 years, $130 million, $90 million guaranteed.
He's absolutely worth it.
I mean, that's just going rate.
Yeah.
It's going rate,
I don't know. Average of over $31 million. No, this is ridiculous.
I mean, $31 million? No, Chase gets what, 40?
Yeah, the Chase is way better than that. No, there's no way I would have given that. I'm sorry.
I know, but he's getting 30 compared to 40.
I don't know, Dale. I'm sorry, man. Hey, they think that's fine. To each his own, Dale. To each his own.
You're a hater.
Yeah.
Greg's a Garrett Wilson
you can say
hater.
what you want.
Yeah, Greg, you hate the Jets.
I did. I just said it.
I do hate the. I don't care for the.
Wait, he
I
does.
hate New
He
York
does.
teams. I hate LA teams. Yeah, that's way too much, in my opinion. Who's going to be throwing
Look
in
on
the ball,
ESPN. Look
Tail?
at this update, guys. I'll be gone, guys. Sorry. The
Oh,
Cavs
you're signed with the
That's right,
Cavs.
oh, yeah.
All right. Well, that was your
Finally
sport in
happening,
school,
boys.
wasn't it? Basketball was your
Yeah.
thing in school, right?
Oh, Dale, is LeBron
Right
gonna
at the
go back
1
to
hour
Cleveland?
mark too.
Yeah.
Is LeBron going to go back to Cleveland?
No, probably not.
They called
He's
about
making
him,
$50-some
Dale.
million this season.
Derek
Okay, I
Ryan-
can call about Halle Berry. Don't mean it's fucking gonna happen.
Would you be happy or mad?
It depends what they give up. Like, I don't think if they give up like fucking four good players that's going to help them win a championship, filling the roster with a bunch of, vet minimum dudes. But there's part of me that would love to see LeBron finish out his career in Cleveland. But
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
It's
Dale,
kind of like
I'll-
whatever. He's 40-some years old.
All right. Schefter put out a tweet. He said, Wilson is just one of 5 players in NFL history to record 1,000 yards plus receiving, 80 receptions first 3 seasons. The others: Chase, Jefferson, Beckham, and Thomas. Okay, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good company. Imagine saying he hasn't been that good. How's he? What's
I'm
he
just
doing?
saying, I never cared
hate
for him or anything. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's
I
like
didn't
you act like
You to madly love him when we're ranking wide receivers around the NFL. You don't have to love them.
well, Dale, you treat it like a Whopper. When I look at it as a grilled cheese sandwich, I would just make myself at home, man.
Oh, I had the
He's
new
great.
Dragon Whopper or whatever from
Oh, is it
Burger King
good?
the other day.
Is it good?
Really good.
What the fuck is the difference on it?
It tastes exactly the same. It's just got a red bun.
Oh,
Oh, well then it is good.
Yeah.
I think I would like it less because, like, just looking at a red would be weird to me. And
What
it
if
would-
it's
it
ketchup
would freak
flavored
me
though,
out.
and that's why it's red?
It's not the same.
Just
I'll
when
say
you
this
chip
about
that
those
red
numbers.
bun out, did it make your poop funny looking color?
I don't know. I never looked.
Don't
my
fucking
poop.
lie. Everybody looks at their shit. Every fucking buddy. You take a shit, you look at it before you flush.
I
Don't
should
lie.
have. No,
So-
the problem is I only shit when I'm at work, so I'm gonna get paid while I shit.
It's the
And when you
Whopper, or
stand up, it automatically flushes. So
yeah, it's industry's right. It's the Whopper, but more expensive. They like dye the bun red and charge you an extra $1.
it's actually not food. It's not red
Yeah.
dye. It's with plant and stuff, plant based or whatever, to give it the natural color.
I'll be
But now back
damned.
to
Red is
Wilson,
the
he also never
natural
had a good
color of a
quarterback.
hamburger.
Wilson never really had a top-notch quarterback throwing him the ball either, so I'll give him credit on that too.
I thought we were talking about a Whopper.
Greg still
I just
We
want
were,
to back on
but-
Wilson.
Greg, have you been over there
Greg-
rattling off about fucking Garrett Wilson the whole time?
Yeah, Greg loves Garrett Wilson so much he can't stop talking about him.
No, because I compare you guys. The reason why the Whopper got brought up because Dale was treating Wilson like he was a Whopper. That's why.
Oh, I missed you guys.
Miss you too.
Well, we're here,
He
Derek.
clearly is a Whopper.
Monday and Friday at 3:30.
Okay, fine. He is Dale.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
You're right. If only I could
Okay.
just get my happy ass up.
Well, just
I'll
get
try
your
in a
happy
minute.
ass up. You know what I do? You know what I do? I set an alarm because my wake up time is 4:30, but the show's 3:30, so I set an alarm so I can get up earlier.
Cocaine.
Well, I wasn't
I'm
going to
gonna
tell
try that.
anybody, but that is a little pro tip.
Yeah.
Keep a little
Hey,
by
you
the
gotta do what you gotta
bedside, and the shit smells good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
There you
Today's
go.
been rough because Sarah had to work today, so I've been home watching the kids. So
That's
I'm
why-
running on like
isn't it?
Couple
You're
hours
not
of
allowed to
sleep.
say that. No, you're not watching the kids. You're spending time with your kids.
Yeah,
that's
spending time with your
that's
kids.
true.
Don't
I
say
gotta
it.
say
dude.
it
It'll get you in
properly.
trouble. Yeah,
I am
women do
babysitting.
not like that.
So you're
Yeah,
not-
definitely do not say the word baby.
No, you're spending quality time with the kids.
Oh,
Spending quality time with the kids.
That's a good way to get the old ass woman.
And if you're smart
That
about it, you
is.
do the goddamn dishes too.
I'm going in there to do them right now. Oh,
Dale knows he does
she's
dishes all the fucking
doing them. I better get in there.
Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
Is she
Damn.
home?
He blew it.
Yep.
She's doing the dishes right now.
She's going to catch you on the show.
Bro, you're going to get fucking slapped in the face.
I probably am.
Tell her you're FaceTime and planning her birthday. Not the show. We're planning Sarah's
It is
birthday.
coming up.
Yeah.
Her birthday is coming up.
Surprise
Crap.
birthday
Planning
party.
her birthday. It's not.
I gotta think of what to get her. I'll just invite y'all over here and we'll have a surprise birthday party.
Yes.
That sounds good.
That
to me.
is
Make
not
it during
what
a
she
game.
wants at all, and she will. That will get.
Yeah. Let's invite a whole bunch of lot 1 lizards out to here to drink on her birthday when she's been sober for 120 days.
Well, Derek, I'll
I
water
think
your
I see
tree.
Crip in your
Sounds right.
backyard right now. What the fuck? Is he behind that shed? Is that you, Crip?
There he is.
Well, Derek, I can water your tree again for
Crip,
you.
you heard it though. Derek's going to send out the invite to the whole brew crew to come over to his house with Sarah.
Stop by the farm stand on your way over.
He'll stop by farm stand and get some snack. He's going to stock it up with stuff that he wants you to bring.
Yeah.
Well, Derek, I'll water your tree for you again in your front yard too for you.
I don't have trees in my front yard no more.
And you don't, yeah, they died after you pissed on them, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, you're screwed, Greg. Screwed, buddy.
The one died
Well,
from
yeah, I had
the
you.
other, the other
I
one
had
died
you. I'm like, Dale, make sure nobody coming. And Dale checked me out that one time. And
Greg, the one died from you
I
peeing
forgot
on it,
that
the
you
other
put
died
your
from
fucking pants.
well,
That's
Dale,
what I was
when
gonna
I
say.
tell you, keep an eye out. What do you think that means?
Well, who the fuck knows that somebody's
Like,
going to
don't
pull
let
down their
anybody
entire
walk
I was
pants?
over to
wearing
where
gym
you're at with
shorts,
your
Chop.
dick out.
I wear pants I wear like sweats and stuff like that all the time. You flip dick and balls out the top and pee.
Well, sorry, I don't want to piss on my shorts or anything.
Well, maybe. I don't know. If yours is
That's
shorter
a whole
than
nother
mine-
problem.
If yours, I don't have that problem. If you got one shorter than mine, that's an issue. I mean, because I don't pee on my shorts, and if yours is
Drip
shorter,
dick alert.
yeah. I mean, we all assume that you got this giant ass fucking baby arm, but maybe you just gave a little insight.
Maybe it's not. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not. All right, guys. Well, gonna end this one. We'll be back with a normal show on Friday at
With
3:30.
no Derek.
I will also be doing a show with Newt again on Wednesday at 4:00, talking about our top 10 wide receivers. So summer scouting for Wednesday, not a normal Bengals show, but Friday we'll be back to normal Bengals and Brew show. But I really enjoyed summer scouting.
And I
with
would
Newt. Newt's
I would
awesome, so
encourage
give
the
him a
entire
follow, too.
brew crew to check out your show tonight. It's very insightful. If you're into the draft, that show is very good about going and
'Cause
giving.
LSU.
It's going to be better tonight, yes. But I mean, it's good if you're into the draft to go there and check it out. Plus, Dale's going to be on there tonight talking about the best college in the nation.
Oh, you see?
No,
Ohio
Ohio State's
State
in a
tonight?
couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
No, it's in a couple weeks. But
All right.
this is our relevant podcast. Give those guys a follow. NFL Draft
Yeah.
Professor, all that stuff. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. And everyone, enjoy your week. Have a good